from San Francisco, California, this is the Rock and Roll Geek Show. This is the story of my rock and roll butler.
Welcome to the Rock and Roll Geek Show. My name is Michael Butler. Thanks a lot for joining me. I really appreciate it. Today is Monday, September 18th, 2025. This is day 18 of the Dog Days of Podcasting, where I'm attempting to do a show a day for the entire month of August, along with a bunch of other podcast nerds as well. Dogdaysofpodcasting.com. As you know how to find this show, rockandrollgeek.com. I'm a little bit out of it. I'm tired. I'm painting. I had to paint today. I'm working my ass off. I don't want to paint, but donations are down, and I'm in debt, and I need the money to pay off the debt. So I'm painting a house while I'm here in San Francisco. I'm in Don's den right now, the basement, where Grandpa sleeps. And here I am doing another Dog Days episode. I'm doing the Dead Rockstars. Thank you, everybody, for sending them in. This one is Chad Smashed Gladys. So I'm assuming it's the band Smashed Gladys. Please send me yours. I have like two more after this one. I have a girl, and Rocky sent me another one. And so I need yours, friends. I got a lot more days to go in these Dog Days, and I'm enjoying these Dead Rockstar encounters. So please keep them coming. Record it into your phone. Just send it to me, rockandrollgeek@gmail.com. And also, thank you to everybody who donates to the Rock and Roll Geek Show as well. During the Dog Days, I don't make as much money because Patreon, I don't get paid from Patreon unless I do post an episode on Patreon. And I haven't been posting these on there, but I probably should post some so that I can. But I have not done it. So I generally make less donations on during the Dog Days. So I'm taking a loss. So if you can help me out, friends, I really appreciate it. Hit the donate button at rockandrollgeek.com, and my Venmo is at Michael-Butler-11. Okay. Chad. Hello, Chad.
Hey, Michael Butler. This is Chad Burns.
Hey, Chad Burns.
Calling in with a Dead Rockstar story for you for the Dog Days.
I appreciate it, friend.
First of all, how you doing today?
I am super great. Couldn't be. Hold on, let me pause this for a second. I really need this first beer. This is a Firestone 805 Cerveza. So I need to open up the first sip of this. The first one of the day. Always the best. Oh, that's good. One more. Okay, back to you, Chad. I'm super great. Couldn't be better.
Pretty good myself.
Good. I'm glad to hear it.
I'm enjoying a Garage Beer is the brand.
Yeah, I had one of those in the Midwest. It's a Midwest beer. It wasn't very good. I got it because it was a local brew, but I didn't like it. I ended up throwing them out.
Lime flavor. It's decent. So I'm going to take a sip of that before I start this. Okay. So we're going back to 1988. I am just graduated high school. I was 18 years old. So there was a town about 40 minutes from us. I live here in central Illinois, and it was a smaller town, a couple thousand people. And they had a venue that hosted all kinds of country artists. It was called Nashville North.
Huh.
And they had all the way from Conway Twitty to some of the older stars, when they were coming up and stuff like that. I don't know what the capacity of this place was. It wasn't a super huge place, but I would say maybe 1,000 to 1,500 people would fit, maybe 1,000 people. So then they started having rock bands about 86, because I remember seeing Tesla on their first tour. They headlined there, and I saw LA Guns and Vinnie Vincent Invasion there. So just some random type bands coming through, probably from St. Louis to Chicago type. They would stop in between. So I heard that Crocus was going to be there, and I was a pretty big Crocus fan, especially a few years before that. But what I really wanted to see was the opener, which I'm pretty sure you've played on your show.
Yes, Smashed Gladys.
It was
I love
a band called Smashed Gladys.
They were a New York band, one of the New York bands that got signed during those hair metal times.
They weren't really. They came out like in the hair band time, but I wouldn't really consider them hair band because it was
more sleaze.
Like, I felt they were kind of more like Guns N' Roses style. But they're from New York and had a girl singer, which at the time I was not. I don't know what it was about bands with girl singers or like Vixen and all those types of bands.
This girl was a
Never
badass,
really liked
though.
that type and style, but for some reason I liked this band. Maybe just because it was kind of a sleazy type rock band. So, so we go to see this. It was a pretty good crowd, I would say, maybe over half full at the time. Me and some friends of mine, and we see Smashed Gladys. They come out on stage. The band's out there playing, and as like the vocals get ready to come in, Sally Cato comes out, and she had on the back of the album, the band was like all facing in the camera, and she was kind of like turned with her looking over her shoulder, and she had like these jeans with like the bottom part of her ass cheeks was like cut out. Well, of course, she's wearing these, and we're 18 years old, and she's wearing sunglasses and black hair and a jean jacket, and or maybe it's a leather jacket. I can't remember, but I just remember looking. You could see like literally the bottom of her butt, and so 18-year-old boys, of course.
Now I got to look for that.
We were pretty impressed by that, but they were great. And they played a great set. So Crocus comes out. We start watching Crocus. And I had seen Crocus, I don't know. They always seemed like they were the opener for everybody. I saw them open for Judas Priest. I saw them open for Sammy Hagar. So they opened for everybody. So we watched a few songs, and I was like, hey, let's go outside. We've seen Crocus, several times. Let's go outside and see if we can see where the band, if the Smashed Gladys is out there. So as we're walking out towards the back where the buses would be, we see their bus pulling out of the parking lot. We're like, hey, if they're staying here in town, why don't we follow them back to their hotel? So we get in our car and we follow the bus. And it pulls up to this motel there in Taylorville is what it was. And just a motel in the 80s. I mean, you can picture it. So we were like, man, I feel like we're kind of like stalking this band.
You were. That's okay.
Like how often are we going to be able to have this opportunity? So we kind of walked. It was like a one-story type of motel. So we kind of walk around the back, and we're like, well, if they're out there in the back, maybe we'll just walk up. So as we go around the side, it's kind of dusk, probably evening time, and we see some long-haired guys standing. It's got to be them. It's got to be them. So we walk up. And we like, hey, we're big fans. We just saw you guys and saw your bus. Just wanted to, just say how big of fans we were. And they were super nice guys. But no sign of Sally Cato. So we're just talking to them. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure they offered us a beer. Keep in mind, I'm 55 now, so it's been a few years. But because I know we either took beers up there or they offered us some. But one of the guys, I remember he had like a real thick English accent. And, being from the Midwest, we never talked to anybody with an English accent. So we were just talking to him, and we weren't going to say, hey, where's Sally or anything like that. But all of a sudden, I see like a door, the back door of this room open up. And it was her. So, and she had a Doberman Pinscher. I just remember that. It was a nice dog. It wasn't like, barking at us or anything. So she comes walking out, I guess to smoke or whatever. Like, hey, these guys are a big fan of the band. She's like, oh, well, that's great. Thanks for supporting us and all that stuff. But I remember she was wearing like a pair of shorts, and she had this jacket that she like bedazzled, and on the back of it had a Nazareth patch.
Nice.
And we were like, man, we liked this band before.
Chick has
but what
good taste.
Girl would wear a Nazareth coat? And so we were like, oh my gosh, love your coat. And she's like, oh yeah, I'm a big Nazareth fan. She was talking about Dan McCafferty and all that stuff. And so anyway, they were great to us. And I know she passed away, I think it was 2020 or 2021, something like that. So she's been gone for a few years. But what a thrill, because we hadn't met, and I've met a few bands, but for the most part had not met bands like that were just, normal people, happy that we even knew who they were. So anyway, just thought I'd call in because I really enjoyed listening to people call in. I loved the Gary Moore. I was at work and laughing about the piss stain on his jeans, on his pants. But anyway, so I might have another one, but I'm not going to take super long now, and maybe I'll call in because help out with later in the dog days.
I appreciate it, friend.
But also, just wanted to tell you, I love the dog days. I've been listening ever since you started doing them. I listened before that, but I remember when you first started doing them. And it makes the summer, out mowing the yard or whatever, and knocking out a couple of dog days. So anyway, thank you for that, and thanks for the show. And keep up with the country gig. I know how much fun you're having. I love hearing the stories. So stay frosty.
Stay frosty. Thank you, Chad Burns. You too can leave me a show review, or not. Well, you can leave me a show review too, but Dead Rockstar Stories. You don't have to have met the Rockstars. If you have, it's better, but I just want to hear memories of rock stars who are no longer with us. And even if they're country stars or whatever, send them to me, rockandrollgeek@gmail.com. Speaking of country gigs, I'm playing this Friday at the Red Hawk Casino, which is near Sacramento. So if you're around there, that's free. We're doing like 3 sets. So come on to the casino and have a beer. I'll buy you a beer, friends. They have a good buffet at that casino. The only thing about that casino is it's smoky, but come out there. I'd love to see you. And then the next night we're playing at the place called Kennedy Meadows. We're playing at like 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Kennedy Meadows, they have this big festival on that weekend, and we're playing on Saturday. So either of those two, Kennedy Meadows is in Sonora. So if you're around there, come see me. Say hi, friends. We'll have a beer together, all right? Thank you for listening to the Dog Days. Thank you for listening to the Rock and Roll Geek Show, and thank you for the support over all these years. I really appreciate it, friends. rockandrollgeek.com, dogdaysofpodcasting.com. Find me on the Facebook, R&R Geek. Find me on the Instagram, Rock and Roll Geek. Don't ask. Find me on the Twitter, R&R Geek. Rock and Roll Geek Facebook group is the best music group in the world. Might not be the largest, got a little over 700 people, but it's definitely the most knowledgeable and the coolest people you'll ever meet. All right. For you, Chad Burns, here's a little bit of Smashed Gladys. I might as well play the hit, right? Their hit was Legs Up. They had a few other singles. I'm pretty sure they got dropped after the one album, but that album's really good. The album's called Social Intercourse. Rest in peace, Sally Cato from Smashed Gladys. All right, thank you, friends. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Please keep these things coming to me. I appreciate it, friends.
Too drunk to fight about it. You look like you feel at home on your back with your legs in the air. Kissing all the boys, kissing all the girls. Now you're kissing the carpet at the bottom of the world. Then you get up, you go out, and you do it again. It's all in a night's work when you're born to be bad. Your heart's in the right place. I wish I could say the same about where you put your legs over easy, legs nice and sleazy, legs up, legs up. Everybody wants you. Legs up. Everybody loves you. Legs up. Just the way you are. Legs up. 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 Oh, my heels are just a little bit of class, just a little bit sleazy. Get home before you get stoned again. Oh. Look at you.
It's a rock and roll geek train wreck.